Alright everybody, BD here, yet again. Truck's hooked to the trailer. What kind of adventure has this fucker got us into again yet today?
Can't happen.
And that motherfucker's theme song is Oops, I Did It Again. Alright, we're gonna get on the road. We'll see what you got. Alright YouTube, you see what we did. You should have known it was either another Honda or another S10. For overall, it's a clean little truck, runs. They swap transmission out, but the AC works. Runs and drives good. Alright, we made it home with the truck. It cranks, runs, drives. Thought they said reverse was out. We got to messing with it. Think it might just be low on trans fluid, but think it got a vacuum leak, probably a brake booster, because it takes it a minute to get it to start and stay running. But it's definitely still a clean truck. That's about the majority of the body damage on it, but fairly clean interior. Of course, typical for these S10s is the cracked dash. I mean, nice inside and out. AC works. The guy that we got it from is a real cool guy. Him and his buddy come out. We sit and talk for a little bit. Both really cool guys. The cool thing about this one, out of all of them that we've bought, that third door over there, actually it works. Got the aluminum American Racing stock style wheels on it. I mean, it needs a little bit of work, but this is going to my son Cam. It'll be something he can drive back and forth to work. Save on that one truck he's got, that V8. Ain't got no AC, anything like that, and he's driving to drive. Probably what, 20-30 miles each way to work?
Yeah,
roughly.
20 to 30 minutes.
About 30 minutes. About a 30-minute drive, 30 miles each way to work every day. Change tires all day. He works for a big truck tire center. So he's out in the heat all day, so he needs something he can kind of save him some gas money and mileage on his other truck. That way he can tear that motor apart, completely rebuild it, LS swap his truck, bag it, body drop it, whatever he wants to do with it. This one will get him better gas mileage. It's got AC. It was a hell of a deal. The guy worked with us, made a deal with us on it. But I mean, you just got to kind of look for these things every now and then, these kind of deals. And it does have the actual other rim to go there. They just had that one on there as a spare. So, but like I said, I mean, it's overall, it's clean, good looking, nice little truck. Manual windows. Like I said, this was the coolest thing to me, because as low mileage as my wife's truck is and well taken care of it as hers was, that one piece doesn't even work on hers, that's a common problem on these 3-door S10s. Well, this looks like the top latch ain't hooking, but
yeah, I think it may be.
that's a common thing with these trucks. Sometimes you have to damn near cut the door off just to get the truck.
It's gone. It ain't there.
It's there, the latch. Oh, it's not.
It's not there.
Oh, it's not up there. Okay. Well, just something else we got to fix. We got all the parts we need for it. I mean, this don't make but number 8. He ain't saying nothing. He's trying to turn around. He don't know nothing about none of this. Talking about going to stay off marketplace. 10 minutes later, he's on there looking again. But yeah, my boy gets off work. He's gonna come out here and look at it and see what he got himself into. Anyway, we'll have more on it here in a little bit. I mean, you can see how easy it starts up. I think, like I said, I think the brake booster's bleeding down, losing vacuum. So if it sits for a little bit, you got to kind of float the gas. But in all typical S10 fashion, it's got the lower valance missing on its bumper. But we'll fix to do some work on Kevin's truck too. So we're moving this one up. That's good. Little man Kev, he's ready to get some more work done on his. First time he's got to drive it in a little while. We just had to fix a, had to bust a water line on it. Fixing to do some exhaust work on it. So we got a plan, a pretty busy week. That ain't exactly working on Mama's truck or plan B this week, but it's getting some other odd and end little stuff knocked out. So he said he's ready to drive his truck.
Very much so.
You gonna let me go do some burnouts in it?
Maybe.
All right. That's the point. We're gonna smoke the tires, smooth off the wheels.
Not if I start it up right now.
What if, when we get done with it, it's gonna look like drag slicks. But anyway, we'll be back with y'all here in a bit. Alright, another little update. Mama got some billets today. Just doing a little test kit. So yeah. Weld racing. 16. So we ain't done much truck work this week, but got another truck, doing some work on that one, and Mama got some billets, just in time for her birthday. So what do you think about it, son?
I need it.
Yeah.
Same color as mine.
Yeah, I think you got a good deal worked out on it.
But, it kind of looks like mine too.
Other than the dash, it's pretty damn clean in here.
This one's short one, McKee.
The small key, yeah.
Yeah, small ones.
Give it a little gas, not a lot.
Just barely give it a little throttle. Just reach over there and feel that air conditioner.
Don't let it sit there now. Off jamming.
He was playing with a radio.
Radio working.
He was jamming.
Hey, we'll let her sit there and idle for a little bit to get it warm, and then we'll check it.
Yeah, I forgot it was missing one knob, but that wasn't even on high, and it was blowing good and cold.
Yeah. Right now it's kicking on and off. There you go.
Alright, let's see if we got reverse to work.
Whenever you're ready, Bubba.
It wasn't even doing that earlier, was it?
Hold the brake like you're trying to power brake it. If it spins on the trailer, I don't give a fuck.
That ain't kicking in. Well, transmission was low on fluid. Adding to it didn't help. I think reverse is gone, but look right there. That's that spare transmission we had when we bought that frame to put Jess's truck on. And that transmission was in with that other motor that's in her truck now, and everything was clean on it, so it's a high probability that that's a good transmission. The only reason that motor wouldn't run is because the wiring harness on her truck was chewed up. When they slammed it, it got the wiring harness caught in the tire. But won't be long. I'll just take a quick little trip to the store, get the fluid we need, take that transmission, get it ready, take the one out of that one, put that one back in, and he'll have a good little old truck run itself back and forth to work. Gonna get this thing off the truck for the moment, and then we're gonna get this one backed up on a trailer, do a little bit of work on it. So this weekend's video is gonna be just a bunch of back and forth stuff. There's old Mustang. Today is actually my daughter's birthday party. Yesterday was her birthday, so we just kind of relaxing weekend, having a good time. So when we get back over here on this other truck, I'll get back with y'all. First driving his new truck.
A little wet right there.
Yep, it looked like it was. We can always roll it back by hand. Hang on,
Trying to kick in.
see if it's got a little bit of reverse. Nope.
You hear it whining.
Alright, next step. We're back on this one. We'll get under there, and when it cools down a hair bit more, and put some exhaust underneath it. Let it cool down. We're gonna take a break. We'll be back though. Alright, I got the exhaust fixed on it. And here it's a lot quieter. Still got to get some clamps to clamp it down, but it's a lot quieter than it was. You trying to go on the trailer?
Going on the trailer.
Oh, alright, hang on.
Ease forward.
Let's see if Kevin can get his truck up here.
Ease forward. Easy.
Nope, it ain't gonna fit still.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will. Get a little gas.
Nope, he's spinning.
Go ahead and do it the way I had to do it. Get out.
Alright, we're gonna go from there and get this thing loaded. Alright, so we got it on there. Just kind of had to bump it, make it hop up the ramps a little bit, but pretty much it for the weekend. We did that one. Mama got new billets for hers. My son got him a new one. So we're gonna be doing a transmission swap on it. We still gotta get Noah's back there, the other gold one, and put pull the old motor out, put the new one in. So we still got plenty of stuff coming for you guys. So, like always, like, comment, subscribe, share the videos. You got any questions, comments, anything like that, hit us up. We'll do our best to answer your questions, comments, emails, anything like that.